Hey guys, has something like this happened to you at work before? In a team meeting, you offered an idea, and people were just like, oh, okay. No one said anything back to you. But 10 minutes later, someone else said basically the exact same thing you just said. And everyone's like, wow, what a great idea, let's do it. This is frustrating for sure. I know it because it happened to me before. There could be many reasons why people don't hear you or don't take your words seriously. But one likely reason is that you're not assertive enough when you speak. To be assertive means to be confident and forceful when you talk. So if we want to be effective negotiators, we need to speak assertively so that what we say actually carries weight.
Michael, you haven't even heard.
Never accept their first offer. What is your second offer?
$12,000.
This semester, I'm taking a class called Negotiation Workshop to hone my negotiation skills. Some of you might say, I don't really need to negotiate. That's for people higher up. That's not true. At work and in life, we're constantly negotiating something. We might be asking for more resources and time, or we're seeking promotion or a salary raise. Last week, we learned this concept called mitigated speech by Malcolm Gladwell. I thought it was a really interesting concept, so I wanted to share with you today. Mitigated speech basically means indirect communication. It is any attempt to downplay the importance of your message or sugarcoat it to make it sound more polite. The opposite of mitigated speech is direct speech. Here are some examples. The most mitigated speech or indirect speech is hinting. You don't feel comfortable saying it out loud, and you're basically beating around the bush.
Did somebody say baby back ribs?
Hoping the other person could read your mind. Then you move up, become a little more direct. But you're still saying things in a way that sounds like asking a question. Finally, you're more assertive. You either offer a proposal or make a direct command. This way, your message becomes very clear.
$15 million.
You aren't going to start with a performance review, or?
Hell of a year. 15.
I was thinking 50.
As a woman, and in my case, an Asian woman, when you deal with people who perceive to have more power than you do, being direct is a very challenging thing. However, the more indirect you are, the less power your words will have. So, let me use an example to contrast how assertive you sound using mitigated speech and direct speech and what impact it has on the outcome of your conversation. Let's pretend you're at work, and lately you have a very heavy workload. You've been working a lot. You plan to talk to your boss to let him know about it and find a solution for this problem. Scenario 1, you hint.
Hey Heather, how are you doing lately? How's your project?
Oh, Jason, I'm so tired. You know, I've been working so much. I haven't had the chance to see my kids before they go to bed for a whole month.
Oh, family is important. You gotta make time for your kids.
Here, your boss said you should make time for your kids. But you didn't tell him the reason why you couldn't see your kids was because you were working so much and so late. So of course, he didn't know the real reason and just asked you to make time for your family, and you're still stuck with all the work. Scenario 2, you ask a question and make a suggestion.
Hey Heather, the project seems to be going well.
Jason, I've been working long hours lately. Not sure if you have looked at all the deliverables for us. Some of them seem redundant or unnecessary for now. Perhaps you and I can take a look and prioritize what's needed for this month?
I'm happy to take a look at it. Please set a meeting.
Your question and suggestion capture your boss's attention. Now he knows you have an issue with deliverables and will work with you to address them. Scenario 3, you make a proposal or direct ask.
Hi Heather, how's your project?
Well, Jason, I've been working a lot lately. But when I look at the list of deliverables, I realize some are unnecessary, redundant, some are not urgent. So I thought I'd like to show you my findings, and I think we should take a few things off the list.
Oh, I didn't know about that. Please walk me through your findings.
Okay. Here, you're being very direct, and you got your boss's attention and what you wanted. I know this is a complex concept to explain in 5 minutes. If you have time, read Malcolm Gladwell's book, The Outliers, which will give you more insight into the topic of power and mitigated speech. If you also have a problem being assertive, pay attention to how you're talking to others. Are you often hinting? Or are you suggesting? Or you're being more forceful in making a proposal or command? Recognizing this could be your first step to become a better negotiator. Thanks for watching, and more on negotiations to follow.